When it comes to using this profit and loss sheet, you'll be surprised just how easy and simple it is to follow and how much it'll organize your taxes for you. Because once the information's here, you can give it over to whoever it is that does your taxes and you'll be right in the home stretch. So, to start, let's say that for January, without even using these additional tabs at the bottom, you know that you made $100. And you know that you only went onto Amazon one time and you bought a pair of sheets for $15. It does the math for you right there. Now, February, you made another 100 and you spent $20. And in March, you made another 100 and you spent $20. The more that you fill this in, the more that this number, your total earnings for the year, will add or subtract it. You will also be able to change the year. So for right now, it's 2024, but when it's 2025, you will also be able to edit that and just kind of manipulate this as you see fit. The next tab is for client profits. This is optional. It depends on just how organized you want to be when it comes to your business in terms of organizing it by spreadsheet. Not everybody wants to do it like this, especially if you're using apps like Zeal or Soothe, anything that kind of keeps track of it for you. But what you can end up doing, because this has a box for every single month of the year, you go to the date. This you'll have to manually put in. So we have 06 2024. You can put the client's initials because we want to have privacy. We can put in the session amount, say it was $100, and we can put in the tip amount. Let's say they gave you 15. You went and had another session, right? Put in the initials. We put in the date because some people have multiple sessions in one day. We put in how much they tipped. We put the total, and it gives you the amount right here. You can then take a look at this amount, which is $195, and bring it over to your profit and loss sheet over here. But the only thing is that because this has a formula, you do not want to just straight copy and paste it. Because when you do that, it gives you an error message. So to get around that, you're going to go ahead and type in the amount. You can do this throughout the entire month, whichever month it is that you have business. The only other catch, or not even catch, but the other thing to keep in mind is you don't have to put in the tip amount. It'll still do the calculations over here and you'll still get a total amount. You can put the session amount as 125 if you know that they gave you $125 total and you don't have to separate it. The calculations will do the work for you. Now over here we have each section for every single month. This is super simple to use. You're just going to put in the date. You're going to put in what is the item. You could describe it if you want to. And this is just so that if you ever have to come back to it, you'll be able to find it. So sheets purchased from Amazon. Now we have the cost of it. And then you can put in the category. I have pre-marked these categories for you, but you can feel free to change them. That's what this little edit button down here is going to be for. And then we have notes if you wanted to write, for example, digital purchase. But of course, because it was from Amazon, which we wrote in the description, you don't have to do that, but that's just in case. You can also go ahead, double click this, or in some cases, if you're not on a mouse like an Apple, you can right click it and you can insert a row above and it'll maintain this whole setup that we have going on. And at the bottom, it'll still add it up. And you can do this every single month all the way down into December. When it comes time for the end of the year and you're ready to do this again, because this is your records for 2024, eventually it'll be 2025, what you'll want to do is hit file, make a copy, and just do your work like that. As soon as you hit make a copy, it'll open up just how it did in the first few seconds of this video, and you can go through and edit again. However, if you make a copy after you've put all the edits in, everything that you have on this sheet will remain. So you're gonna have to go through and clean it, meaning go through and hit delete. You also can skip that step if you really wanted to and just write over the numbers. So the client name, of course, to keep it simple, you're going to want to delete, you'll want to delete the dates. But in terms of any money amounts, you can just write over them and the system will process it and retotal everything. I hope that this was easy and simple. And if by chance you have any other questions, because maybe I missed what you were looking for, or you wanted this to be organized a little bit differently and you think maybe I should put out a second one, feel free to just reach out, contact me. You have my Etsy DMs, which are always open to you. Hope that you guys enjoy the rest of your day.